Proton VPN is great, but it's not the most straightforward. Some icons and features might be confusing for beginners, and if you click something wrong, it could mess up your internet speeds or even affect your privacy. So in this Proton VPN tutorial, I'm going to fix that, clarifying and explaining all of the Proton's arsenal for 2026. Okay, to get started with the Proton VPN tutorial 2026, you're going to need a Proton VPN subscription. So with these plans to choose from. Well, I say plans, but it's all about choosing a duration of subscription. The biannual plan is the best value, but it's up to you whether you want to commit. Of course, there is also a free plan, but it's limited to the point where you won't be getting full functionality. It's not bad for testing out the app, but for all the features and proper performance, I recommend getting a paid plan after all. So to make it easier on your wallet, I included a link for Proton VPN with the best discount applied in the description, or you can scan this QR code and the deal is the same either way. All right, once you have the subscription, you need to create an account and download the app. If you've ever set up an account on any other website, you know the drill. Oh, but if you've used any other Proton service before, be it Mail, Drive, or Proton Pass, you can use the same username and password. All right, if you're struggling with the Proton VPN install process, here are a few tips. First, choose the device you plan to use Proton VPN on. The provider supports pretty much everything from desktop PCs and laptops to mobile devices, smart TVs, and even browsers with specialized extensions. In the majority of these cases, you can just download the app from the App Store, but if you're on Windows, just get the app from the Proton VPN download page. The installation process after that is classic. Just follow the prompts from the installation wizard, and you'll be done in no time. All right, once you have the app, let's go through the main dashboard to learn how to use the core VPN functions. To start with, let me just show you how to connect to a VPN server. That's how you secure your connection. And if you don't need a specific one, the Quick Connect button is going to just pick the closest and fastest server. That said, if you want to access specific content, choose the server you need from the list on the left or this interactive map. If you can't find the one you need right away, use the server list search and just type in the country you have in mind in this bar and the results will pop up immediately. And if you need a specific city too, click on this downward pointing arrow to see which cities are available. Just keep in mind that not every country is going to have options to choose from. Okay, once you end up with some servers that you use regularly, you can pin them to the Recents tab to spare yourself the trouble of searching for them next time. All right, now those are the usual servers that we were connecting to, but there are also some specialized ones that I'm going to cover in this Proton VPN tutorial right now. Secure core servers, for example, additionally route your connection through privacy-friendly countries like Switzerland or Iceland. This does make the connection slower, but more resistant to surveillance or attacks. So you can pick the second location right here, and the connection is handled with a single click. On mobile, it's this lock icon that represents secure core. All right, P2P servers are meant for torrenting, and that's to enhance users' privacy while maintaining optimal speeds. These servers are enabled by clicking here or by selecting the double arrow icon if you're on mobile. Tor over VPN servers are similar to Secure Core, but instead of routing your connection through an additional country, they use nodes from the Onion router. That's a specialized pro privacy network. On PC, the enabling of these servers is straightforward enough, and on mobile, you look for the icon with an onion on it. All right, now there are also streaming servers represented by the Play icon. These ones are designed for accessing streaming content worldwide for better access and optimal performance. It comes in especially handy if you have a Proton VPN TV combo. One more icon is this globe representing smart routing, a feature for circumventing government censorship, especially useful for those under authoritarian regimes. I hope you won't ever need those servers, to be honest. Now, that said, a lot of those specialized servers are great quality of life and security improvements, so don't miss out on them. Check the link in the description or scan this QR code for an exclusive Proton VPN discount. All right, now talking about safety. Is Proton VPN safe, and how to enable that safety? Let's go through all the security features and figure it out. All right, Proton VPN is already designed to have all the most important features activated by default. For instance, kill switch blocks all traffic if the VPN disconnects and prevents data leaks. You can also turn on the advanced kill switch so that the internet connection is disabled when the VPN is off, even if you manually turn it off. That said, it is a bit of overkill for most users. All right, now to deal with all the possible leak issues, there's also DNS leak protection. This feature is enabled by default and can't be disabled, so it's just there, silently eliminating leaks. Okay, continuing on, NetShield is the ad blocker feature, and you can use it to block DNS level ads, trackers, and even online-based malware. It's enabled in just one toggle from this menu. Another feature you can enable is IPv6 support. Some VPNs really struggle with IPv6 connections, but not Proton VPN. So once you go to advanced settings, you can toggle it on. And talking about advanced settings, here are some of them that will be especially useful for power users. For instance, if you have already been eyeing P2P servers, then port forwarding is definitely worth exploring. This feature, found in this menu, routes connections through a special firewall while opening specific ports required for optimal torrenting download and upload speeds. Now, most VPNs don't offer port forwarding, so Proton VPN stands out as a strong torrenting VPN thanks to this feature. Split tunneling is another useful feature, especially if you only want Proton VPN to affect your browser or a specific app, for instance, the torrenting one. In this menu, you can pick which apps should be running with the VPN connection or exclude those that don't need it. All right, you can also dig a little bit deeper and choose which tunneling protocol to use. Without going too much into technical details, this determines how secure and fast your connection is going to be. Now, by default, Proton VPN WireGuard protocol is enabled, the best combination of fast and safe, but you can also switch to OpenVPN for a slower speed, but a more reliable connection, or even the stealth protocol if you need to hide the fact that you're using a VPN. Or use the Smart Protocol feature. It analyzes your network and proposes which protocol will work the best. And to improve your overall speeds, Proton VPN offers VPN Accelerator. This feature improves the Proton VPN speed numbers when dealing with long distance connections or congested servers. Just click right here to enable the feature. After all this, it's clear that Proton VPN is great for anyone who finds privacy mandatory, those who believe that everyone deserves open internet access regardless of governmental or corporate restrictions, and values transparency and fast performance. Proton VPN embodies the things that used to make the internet great. So I'm offering you a way to get it at the best price. Check the link in the description or scan this QR code for the best discount. Okay, to summarize this Proton VPN tutorial 2026, the provider isn't flashy. It's deliberate. With privacy, transparency, and real control over your connection, it's one of the strongest options available today. The best way to understand it, though, is to try it yourself. Explore the features and see whether it fits how you want to use a VPN. All right, thanks for watching. If you have any questions left, feel free to ask them in the comments section. Stay safe, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye.